Hello students, have you ever wondered when we talk about management, we talk about the CEOs, we talk about the head of the departments, we talk about supervisors, we talk about foremen, we talk about engineers, we talk about CFOs, there are so many names that has been given to individuals who are working or who are responsible for carrying out the daily functions in an organization. Due to the authority and the responsibility that has been shared, we define a superior and a subordinate relationship in management. That means based on the work, there will always be one superior and one subordinate. One superior who will delegate the task, one subordinate who will have the responsibility to perform the task. Now considering this, the next topic that we are going to talk about today is we will define all these people and we will segregate them into various levels of management based on their functions. So now we're going to discuss about the levels of management. Now if you see closely, the entire management is divided into top level, middle level and the operational level. The top level people are those people who coordinate the activities of different departments. These are the people, when we talk about giving example of CEOs and the CFOs and the COO or the Chief Operating Officer. Now these are the people who will first and foremost formulate the goals and strategies that make the organization function. They are the people who are responsible for the welfare and survival of the firm. They are probably the people who started the organization. We always talk about the board of directors. Now these are the top level management people who will define the policies, who will frame the policies, who will try to make sure that the environment is in level with the organization. We always talked about the impact of external environment. So these are the people who will keep on ensuring that the firm is moving smoothly towards their objective. And they are responsible for the impact of firm on the society. These are the people who will be the name of the organization. They are responsible for the brand name for the organization and how the society will accept this organization. Now coming to the next important level of an organization is the middle level, and these are the people who will ensure that whatever the plans and the policies that have been framed at the top level will be carried out by the rest of the organization. They are the people who will ensure that there is enough personnel in the organization to carry out smoothly all the functions. They will motivate the employees, they will cooperate and coordinate with the different departments, and they will assign the duties and responsibilities. So what we call about the managers that you talk about, in a bank if you have a branch manager, or if you have in an organization, in a school you have the head of the departments. Now these are the middle level people who will interpret the policies framed by the top level organization and ensure that everybody who is coming under them is following these policies. The next is the lower or the operational level of an organization. These people are the actual face of the organization. These are the people who work constantly with the workforce, and they ensure that whatever the work has been assigned to them is moving in a proper manner. Even though they have limited authority and responsibility, they don't have as much of authority and responsibility. They cannot make decisions. What is authority and responsibility is the ability to take decisions in at a larger scale. So these people have restricted amount of authority and responsibility, and whatever they have, it is only with respect to the workforce, and they have to constantly, for any kind of major decisions, they always have to depend upon the middle level and the top level people. But nonetheless, like I said, they are the face of the organization as far as the workforce is concerned. If there is any kind of labor problems, so labor has got any kind of some kind of grievances, it is these level of people whom we also call as a supervisory level. All the name that you talk about with respect to supervisors, they come under the operational level, and they are the people who have to maintain the quality of input. Now, in case you're talking about an organization which is a production unit or a manufacturing unit, so whatever the products is being made in an organization, they have to make sure that the quality is assured. They have to ensure that whatever the resources that have been given to the workforce to utilize, there is minimum wastage, and of course they have to ensure that the safety standards are there. Of course, maybe it is very difficult for you to understand at this level, but when there are huge industries, there are so many workers who are working, they have to ensure even the minutest of details, and every worker who works in an industry is the responsibility of the management. So it is not just about the products being produced and being sold. There's so much that happens in an organization which each and every person has to contribute to, so that we can say that organization is moving towards a successful place. I hope you have understood. Now before we end this video, I am going to show you another short video. Please go through that. It is very interesting, so you will understand what kind of decisions are being made at the various levels.
This is the management committee of the soap manufacturing company. They have assembled together to discuss about the manufacture and the launching of the new product. One of the members suggests our motive will be to satisfy the customers, increase the sales and maximize the profit. The other member suggests the ingredients used in this product should be of best quality. One more suggests we have to concentrate the cost factor also. There should be maximum output with minimum cost. After discussing their strategies, they are now communicating with the middle level managers what work has to be done. They are also giving proper guidelines and instructions to be carried out in accordance with the plans formulated by the top management to various department heads such as production manager, finance manager, sales manager, marketing manager, etc. All the departmental heads now carry forward their tasks to low level of managers so that the low level managers can take up the responsibility of arranging necessary materials, machines, tools, etc. for getting the things done and preventing wastage and misuse of raw material, machines, tools, etc. Thus, we see that in order to make a product successful and to achieve their target, different activities are carried out by different levels in the management, that is top level, middle level and lower level. Top level consists of general manager, managing director, CEO, chairman, etc. The main functions performed by top level managers is to formulate overall organizational goals, framing policies, taking important decisions, etc. Middle level management consists of different department heads. They are the link between top and lower level managers. They are responsible for implementing and controlling plans developed by top management and to allocate the responsibilities of first line or low level managers. Low level managers is the link between middle level and workers. It consists of supervisors, foremen and superintendents. The main functions performed by these level of managers is to assign the jobs and tasks to various workers and supervising them under their command. They are also responsible for the quality and quantity of production, prevention of wastages, misuse of raw material, ensuring safety of workers, motivate workers, and ensuring discipline in the organization.